Hey girls, I'm so excited to tell you about an experience I had recently. I was one of the 12 girls who was chosen to participate in a really fun and cool workshop that focused on the 6 biggest challenges we girls face in successfully completing our primary school education. The 6 biggest challenges are attitudes toward girls' education, reproductive health, early marriage, domestic chores, HIV/AIDS, and menstruation. We 12 girls were divided into 6 pairs, and each pair took one of the 6 challenges to be our team. We consulted and shared our ideas about our team, and then created a story about it. The most fun and exciting part was when we learned how to transform our story into a 1-minute film. In our workshop, we learned everything we needed to know to become filmmakers. And now I'm proud to say that all 12 of us girls created, directed, and produced our own films. Now you are about to join us as you watch our behind-the-scenes experiences and our films. Hope you'll be inspired watching our films as we were creating them. Attitudes towards girls' education. I came from Damot Pullasa Woreda, Shanto Primary School. I'm in grade 8. I came from Damot Pullasa Woreda, Warbira Primary School. I learned so many new skills during this workshop. How to write stories, how to use cameras, and a whole lot of other things. And because of it, now I have a lot of information for my future endeavors. It would be great if other girls could have an opportunity like this. They would learn so much, just as I have. What society or the community can learn from this would be to educate their girls and help them achieve. Girls have the potential to be someone great, like doctors, teachers, and other important people who help their communities. That's why families should be concerned about their daughters' education. The filming was great. There are so many things that get in the way of girls' education. And we have tried to show these things in a way that will teach those people who are not sending their daughters to school. We want to give them hope and confidence in girls and help them see that girls can achieve as much as boys when they are educated. We want to encourage them to treat their daughters equally with their sons. First Lady Roman Tasfai told us many things. She said that we should focus on our education and stand on top in the future. That's something I learned from her. Well, now you have seen a close-up look at our workshop and the steps of our process in becoming filmmakers. You've also heard us talk about our team and share our opinions. Now that you've watched our 1-minute film, we hope it caused you to start thinking deeply about the team. Now it's time for you to meet an incredible, successful, accomplished Ethiopian woman who has achieved so much in her life because of her education. She is a role model to all of us because she proves to us that if we have goals and if we stay in school and finish our education, we will achieve our goals and have great careers just like her. During the workshop, we have come across women who can be our models. Dr. Mabit was my role model. She pursued her education despite the attitude of the community and the obstacles girls face. She passed all this just like the wind passing through, because she focused on her education, aiming on a brighter future. I have learned that I need to pursue my education, despite whatever people may say. Who knows, my achievement might even be bigger than hers.
ዶክተር መቤት ባላለሁኝ መቤት ሙልጌታ በአዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ተባባሪ ፕሮፌሰር
I am Dr. Mavit Mulugeta, an associate professor at the Addis Ababa University Psychology Department. I teach students who are doing their masters and their PhD. I also consult them while they do their theses.
ሴቶች እህቶቼና እኔን
In my family, education was a priority. My father used to travel around the country and was not home much. But my mother was very concerned about our studies. She used to say, we should be educated and get a job before we marry, even if it pays 50 birr. I think that gave me the strength and courage to do well in school. My family strongly encouraged me to do well in school, and as I began to excel in school, my teachers started noticing my efforts and supporting me.
ዩኒቨርሲቲ ስጨርስ ህልም ነበረኝ እዛ ላይ ለማቆም ሳይሆን ለመቀጠል ማስተርሴን
After finishing university, I had a dream to pursue higher education. I went to America to earn my master's, and there I completed my PhD as well. I was the only Ethiopian, in fact, the only African in my class. I was given the Outstanding Student Award at the graduation. Of course, support from the community is important, but we should show effort and show achievements to be worthy of it.
ለምሳሌ ልክ ወደ አሜሪካ ለትምህርት በመሄድ ስል
When I was preparing to leave for my graduate education in America, people who were really close to me advised me to return to Ethiopia to get married before I started my PhD work. They told me I would not find a husband once I had my doctoral degree, but their concerns and advice did not stop me. It might scare some people, but I didn't change my plans.
እዛ ያሉትን አሜሪካዊ ተማሪዎች እያስተማርኩኝ ነበር መሰራውና ሁሉ ጊዜ ውስጥ ያለው እነሱን ሳስተምር አገሬ
While I was in America, I used to teach Americans, but my dream was to teach my fellow Ethiopians back in my own country. So as soon as I completed my PhD degree, I returned to Ethiopia, and I have never once regretted my decision.
አሁን የሶስት ልጆች እናት ነኝ ብዙ ኃላፊነት
Now I am a mother of 3 kids, which is a lot of responsibility by itself. I have work and responsibility toward my parents. I also have other social commitments. Balancing all this is very hard. Being a woman in this country and trying to balance all these responsibilities makes it even harder. But what I still believe is that if we have what it takes within ourselves, we will always find a way. Finding a role model in our lives can be very hard. I know how that can be. My belief is that if you set goals, you will achieve them. What you need is to open your eyes and heart while you grab every opportunity that comes your way and keep working really hard. If you do this, it's possible to get anywhere.
ሁሉም ሰው ችግር አለበት ሁላችንም እኛም የራሳችን ችግር ሌላውም የራሳችን ችግር አለበት ግን ዋናው
Everybody has a problem, but if you have a dream and the dedication that it takes to realize your dream, and you work very hard and show achievement, support will eventually come. This is especially true now that there are different clubs in your schools. I recommend you become part of a girls' club. There are occasions in which girls in these clubs have been able to stop early marriages and bring back the girls who had dropped out. They were able to accomplish this by collaborating with families and student unions and also gaining support from the government and other institutions. If you are part of these clubs, they can be a great source of strength and self-development.
ሁላችንም የተሰጠን ስጦታ አለ
We all have our own unique gifts, our own unique strength. Everything is created in such a way that we are better off. All you need is a goal. To achieve your goal, education is basic or primary. Now when I see my friends who are educated and those who are not, there is a very big difference. If you are educated, you can do a lot of things.
ግባችሁን አስተካክሉ ጠንክራችሁ ስሩ ውስጣችሁ
What you girls should do is to know yourself, determine your goals, work hard, find that inner strength I know you have within you, and work with it. When you work hard and show achievement, support is inevitable. Family, friends, teachers and community will have no choice but to stand by you. You should never give up and quit school.
Attitudes that adults have about us girls have been a huge obstacle to us succeeding in schools. When the adults in our lives believe it's a waste of money to send us to school, and we always hear adults say this, it makes it hard for us to believe in ourselves and know we're just as smart as a boy. When adults don't believe in our intelligence and worth outside of being a mother and wife, it makes it hard for us to have confidence and believe in ourselves. We need role models of successful women who have finished their educations and become professionals who help their communities. We must actively seek out the adults in our communities who will help us succeed in school, finish our education, and develop our careers. Female teachers, school directors, and gender officers can help us start girls' clubs that work towards these goals. I hope you feel inspired while listening to our role model and learning all the great success she has had in spite of the challenges she faced in her life. Every one of us can aspire to becoming a role model for other girls, as long as we stay committed to staying in school, keeping ourselves healthy, and working towards our goals.